Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing really well. Listen, before we dive into it, if you can hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and even just say hi in the comments, it's always appreciated. Your support really does mean the world to me, and thank you for everyone who has supported in whatever way you have. And yeah, we'll continue to grow and we'll continue to get this message out about the importance of private AI and yeah, the potential risks that we're faced. So this is a really important conversation that I want to share with you. So let's dive straight into it. This video is about what private AI actually looks like. Now, before I dive into that, I think it's just important for those who are new to the show, who may be watching this video for the first time, just to share with you that there was a video previously which was talking about cloud AI and how that will never truly be private. So this is the follow-up video to talk about what does private AI actually look like. So let's start with the first, I guess, reasonable assumption for most people, and that is, well, surely everything's encrypted. Surely everything's secured. So let's dive into that. So the first point that is really important to be aware of is encryption happens, and I talked about this in the first video, so I won't go into huge detail, but basically encryption happens a few places: on device, in transit, but when messages are sent, for example, between one person and the other person, yes, it's secure on device and in transit, and obviously it then is only visible for the person that either is sending it and the person who's receiving it. Encryption is fantastic. Encryption is really important. But the key point is this: encryption stops outsiders looking in, but it doesn't prevent the system itself seeing the information. So that's really important, particularly when it comes to AI. AI has to observe the message, the output that has been, the information that has been given it to be able to give you an output. So encryption is great, but the point is this, guys: it prevents somebody snooping, but it doesn't prevent, particularly with AI, the system itself seeing it. And that is a crucial, important point for you to always be aware of. So when we think about encryption, I think what we've got to be really mindful of is that there's a clear distinction between security and privacy. Like I touched on just a moment ago, security, encryption, fantastic. It keeps bad actors out, all the rest of it. But don't confuse encryption, and what I mean by that is security with privacy. That is so important. Private AI is not about better encryption or better promises. It's about where computation actually happens. And importantly, guys, who controls it? So the big question is, where does AI run? Does AI run to the cloud, or does AI run on your device? That is a clear distinction and is absolutely fundamental to this question about privacy. Privacy isn't about how data moves, it's about whether data should be moving at all. The goal for private AI isn't to have better AI companies that we can trust. It's to design a system that trust isn't needed at all. When trust is needed with the cloud, you're relying on that trust factor. But when computation happens on device, trust isn't needed. So what does private AI actually mean? In real simple terms, it means you're in control of your AI. The AI lives on your device. The computation happens on your device. Inference happens on your device. Your data does not leave your device. So in quite simple terms, that is what private AI is. It's the ultimate solution where you're in control of your data, your thoughts, your interactions with your AI. It doesn't leave anywhere, and there's no trust vector that you have to worry about or consider with any third party, any company, or any cloud provider. So why does any of this matter? Why is private AI even a worry or a consideration that you should be having? Well, let's break it down. You're actually having the most intimate conversations, your intellectual property, potentially if you're a business, your thoughts that you may not want to share with your friends or family. You're going to be having these conversations with your AI. And ultimately, the question is whether you're happy or comfortable sharing that with a third party. Having private AI means you're free to actually have an interaction with an AI that you're in control of, that you know will not share your data with any third party, any government agency who wants to have a backdoor into your thoughts or your thinking. You've got complete autonomy to have those thoughts, to have that cognitive expression without overreach. You have freedom to explore ideas without worrying that actually there's somebody looking over your shoulder. Whenever we know we're not truly private, we always have a habit to actually censor potentially what we're saying or what our thoughts are. There's an observation reality that exists. So with private AI, you're free to have a pure conversation and explore what actually you want to explore completely freely. That opens up creativity, that opens up the autonomy and all those important aspects which are absolutely essential for humanity to thrive. So private AI is the foundation of actually our thoughts. And when we're interacting with AI, this is the biggest transformation that we're ever witnessing in humanity. We've had surveillance state creep and creep and creep. And unfortunately, that's the reality of the digital world we live in. We've had it with messaging. We've had it with social media. We're seeing it all the time with digital IDs being, talked about as a future paradigm that we're going to be witnessing in our societies. So when it comes to AI, I have no doubt cloud AI is going to be exactly the same. There are going to be open doors for surveillance state to be able to observe you. Whether you've got anything to hide or not, that is not the point. The point is having private AI is about having autonomy of your thoughts, and equally not being shaped by whoever's creating the AI, who's in control of the AI. AI has a real habit of reinforcing your particular worldview. So you've always got to be mindful of that. Now, if that is controlled by a third party that you are not aware of, potentially your thoughts can be shaped in a certain direction. So private AI on so many different levels is absolutely essential for you to be considering right now. So guys, I'm going to leave you with one last thought. Private AI is not a feature. Private AI is a design choice. The cloud AI providers may have great marketing spiel, but the fact remains, cloud AI can never truly be private. So that's it, guys. I hope you found that helpful. Let us know what you think in the comments. And until the next one, don't forget to like, subscribe, do all those amazing things. We really appreciate your support. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take care for now. Bye.